Many people ask me as to what are the settings of my mouse, and my standard go-to settings for my mouse, which is the Logitech G402 and the Logitech G502, are 600 of DPI and about 11% in-game sensitivity for the pilot, and 1200 DPI with 11% in-game sensitivity for the gunner seat. I'm comfortable with using either one of them at any given time, but it all boils down to personal preference as to what is more comfortable for you. I would suggest you go to test range and you keep practicing the TVs on the flying aerial bodies, whatever they're called. Practice your TVs on them, see what settings are perfect and ideal for you, and once you're able to hit the TVs from really far away as well as from really close, then you can say that you are ready in a way to go and play in pubs. Another amazing way of perfecting your toes or your Zunies and your TV missiles are by playing competitive. When I say competitive, I mean 1v1, 2v2 or 2v1. Whenever you do a 1v1, it just means you're a pilot fighting against another pilot using nothing but the Zunies and the tow missile. When we talk about 2v2s, we refer to pilot plus gunner. The gunner can use his main 30mm cannons as well as the TV missile. Sadly, the scope of 2v2s and 1v1 in India is pretty limited, but if you ever want to do a 2v2 or a 1v1 or even a 1v2, you can feel free to add me or just message me on Facebook, and I will be there on a private server to help you with the toes and with the Zunies or even the TV missiles. Like I said again, it all comes down to personal preference and practice. Practice, practice, practice makes perfect. You do not practice, you can never be perfect. It doesn't take that long to learn how to TV. It just makes it easier the longer you do it. I personally wasn't that great at TVs. My specialities are toes, but eventually I've been flying solo, and because I've been practicing for so long, it helps hitting my TVs on point most of the times. So I hope the upcoming video is useful for you. If you have any other queries, feel free to comment in the comment section below. Leave a like or a dislike if you did not like the video. Subscribe if you want to see more content, and yeah, happy watching. We'll start out with a couple of basics. First of all would be the attack heli seat switch. So say if you're the pilot, you press and hold E, exit the vehicle and come back in. Here's it in slow motion. Now when we talk about TVs, it's very important to lead your TVs, because if you don't lead your TVs, you will never hit your TV. Now as you notice here, I shot the heli at the rocket pods. See again, it hits the rocket pods, so that is the place where it will always register. Second time round as well, it hits the rocket pod. You can see it in slow motion. You hit either of these three places. Either you hit the cockpit, as I just did, or you hit the rocket pod, or you hit the rotor of the heli. Either one of these three positions will instantly immobilize or destroy the attack heli. Now when we look at this upcoming clip, it is more focused at the attack boat. The thing with the attack boat is you can attack it at either of two positions. The first, as you just saw, behind the attack boat, or the second that you will see just in a moment is at the front of the attack boat, that is the hull. These are the only two zones that will register your TV, especially for the Indian internet, otherwise the TVs will not register. Now this particular TV is very tricky. All you have to do is manage to somehow curl the TV so that it goes ahead and hits the enemy heli at one of the three positions that I had pointed out earlier. I hope that this was helpful, and see you in the next one.